So this is Aiden. He's getting a cross tie lesson today because my arena is quite wet and the wind is really picked up. So we're going to let the wind do its thing and dry my arena out a little bit. He's had his dinner, so he should hopefully not be too distracted. The trick about cross tie lessons is you're here to do the lesson of the cross tying and hope that you get some grooming done. You're not here to groom him and hope that he'll cross tie, okay? So you got to make sure your priorities are right. He's getting a cross tie lesson and hopefully we'll get some grooming done, but my priority is to do the cross tie lesson. If I get him groomed in the meantime, that's fantastic. It's the experience that we're trying to give him, not the professional grooming experience. We're trying to give him the cross tie experience. So my job while keeping him cross tied is to keep busy doing what I do as far as grooming. But as soon as he decides that he's done being cross tied, I need to correct his movements immediately, not wait until he's already well out of position, because then it's not going to make sense to him to stand still if I don't correct movement instantly. If I had my priorities wrong and I was cross tying hoping, or I was grooming hoping to cross tie, I might allow a lot more movement than necessary and then would be effective in teaching the cross tie lesson.
In other words, I'm working on cross tying, hoping to groom, but if he moves, the grooming is no longer the priority. I would stop grooming and fix the position of the horse before returning to grooming.
Had our share of mud. So we're just going to scrape some of this off. And I know when you want to cross tie a horse, you want to just be able to do whatever you cross tied him for. So obviously if the plan is to cross tie him so you can groom him, your priorities become about grooming, not about cross tying. But I need right now him to understand this is about, hey, about cross tying, not about grooming. You're right, love. Also something you want to build on. It's not something that you want to take a young horse and throw him on the cross ties and say, oh, you need to stand here for a 40-minute grooming session. That's not fair to ask of a young horse. So we may do little grooming sessions at a time, rewarding him standing still by not making him stand still, by allowing him to come off the cross ties and ready for that. I'm kind of grooming him right now like kind of the average person grooms a horse, you know, get the job done. I'm planning on tacking him up or something. So I'm grooming him to get the job done, or I'm grooming him to be affectionate or bond or whatever, because most horses don't go on cross ties to be groomed for more than just this purpose, to get clean so they can get tacked up and then go out and get rid. So I'm kind of giving him that exposure, but this isn't about us. Nope. So just be very critical about putting his feet back. Again, this is a cross tie lesson hoping to get some grooming done, not a grooming lesson hoping to get cross tying done.